let's have a little quick look and overview of how we use the Lead Generator Pro tool. This is one of the main tools I use for the initial contact and outreach on Facebook. And it can primarily be used in 4 to 5 places, that being groups, on people's posts, on people's friends and followers lists. We can use it on ads as well. Come under posts and in your own suggested feed. So let's go to groups first. So when we're in a group, and obviously you want to find a group that has your target market audience, the kind of people you'd want to make connections with. And the advantage of groups is obviously they're going to gather a lot of those people into one area. So when we use the extension, if we can use it, it will come up with various options. Now, because this is a quick demo, I'm going to have it on 30 to 60 seconds. Do not use it on that short when you're actually using the tool. 5 minutes or 9 minutes is preferable. You want to use automation to aid you, and we don't want to get put in Facebook jail. But just for the purpose of this, I'll have it on 30 to 60. We then have the choice. We can either do limited requests or infinite. So again, if you had it on like 9 minutes, just wanted to leave it on running all day, all night, you can just have it on infinite. Or if you had a sort of set number of outreaches, I normally would do it around 50 on a limited. If you've been in a group before, you can resume from your last search. So where this group's got 8,000 members, say I'd been here a couple of days, I want to start from 200 position. And then we can put keywords in. So I've already got someone here where I've been running. This would be relevant to the people you want to make connections with, essentially your target audience, who you want to be following your feed more. And what this will do is scan, like here where there's CEO, what people have in their descriptions, and make the connections on the basis of that. We can also put negative words in, basically people we don't want to make the connections with or don't want to send friend requests. So again, for this, as I've put relevant for me, that I don't want on my sort of feed or to be sending out requests from. So that's a personal thing. And then we've got message groups, which if we wanted to send a welcome message or a hello message, we can set up messages to say, for instance, I wanted to say, hey, just wanted to reach out. Thanks for connecting. I'm not going to do this now. I personally don't use the message feature on first initial contact because sometimes if you don't know them, it's not going to go through anyway. So it's kind of I make the connection first, then when they accept the friend request, that's when I'll kind of follow up with the messaging. But the option is there to kind of put a welcome message. Hey, I see we're Facebook friends. You could put an offer in there straight away. Again, really, I wouldn't advise that. You want to use this really just to make connections first. We're on here to sell, we're on here to kind of make money and grow our businesses. But, the best way to do that is kind of network and make genuine connections and then just use the software to speed everything up. Okay, so I've been here a little while now, so I'm just going to refresh that quickly. Last members. Just go run. So you see now it's scanning automatically. You can just see it shooting down there. I'm not going to leave this going too long, but there it's gone, down to the It's counting the numbers. It's going to very quickly sort of scan and find the people, based on. So there you go. There's one of my keywords at the first point. It's now sending that person a friend request, and then it will go and do that repeated. I can just leave that running in the background, going, go out for the day, carry on doing something else, and it will just keep on working. I am going to stop that now. That's basically, how you would target in your group and just come in to the group with your target audience, and make sort of 30 to 50 new requests a day. And you'd be surprised over the course of a week, how many new connections you make. And then if you've got your profile optimized and other stuff in place, that's going to lead to more sales and conversions. So the other places we can use this, let's just go to a feed. Okay, so this is an ad. You can see the sponsored here, and this is a brilliant way the tool can kind of hack your competitors and your competition and actually make good. So we know obviously this person, they're an aesthetics company. They're kind of, what are they, unlocking potential, blah, blah, blah. So they're selling courses. So if I was another aesthetics company selling courses as well, these people are obviously paying money on ads, targeting relevant customers. You can see they've got 56 likes, 18 comments, so there's been some interaction. So if I come here, I will see I have this selection, Lead Generator Pro. So now I can go, okay, I can just look for comments, I can look for both. On this, pretty much I'll just go for everyone who liked the post. I can choose, was it, even if it was a negative post, you can back them, but I want people who love it. So this will tell me all the people who thought this was something good about this. So they are potentially telling me if I was an aesthetics trainer, my target audience as well. Again, we would do the lookup interval, at least 5 minutes, probably 9 minutes. We'll just run a quick one. On these as well, we can also say, have they got mutual friends? Are they in the same network? Maybe I want them to have at least one mutual friend with me to send the friend request. We can also add our keywords again. So again, I've got one here. This probably wouldn't be relevant to this post. Keywords list saved. You could put them in there. And same with the negative keywords lists. Again, you create them, and if we had them saved, we can drop that in. And also, the message group. So again, on this, it's on an ad. You could even look at what the ad was offering and send them a message on opening with a similar offer or a better offer. And you just basically saved yourself the ad spend of trying to target those audience. So again, we will run that. And now there it is. It's going to go through and make the friend requests. And exactly the same as the group now. I can just go off, do what else I need to do, and let that do the friends request for me, and they sort of reach out. So again, that's another avenue to come and get very targeted leads into your network. As we did that on an ad, you can also do it on normal posts as well, which is very good if you've got certain influencers, do big posts, getting a lot of engagement in, and they're kind of already picking up a lot of your target audience. Let's see if there's anyone here. There's some Simpsons, they're not really, but there's 4,000 people on here that I could potentially target if that was my audience. I'm scanning there, I'm not really seeing posts with loads of things on, but then I could go is if I know someone who's in a similar space, let's go with Tanner, who gets a lot of in engagement on his posts. So main target market is coaches. So say if I'm looking for coaches as well, I kind of know it's most likely those sort of people who have engaged on his post. So, I mean, look at this one here. They want this sheet in a convo. There's over 2,000 comments there that I could go and run through. If I want something a little bit more recent, let's look for a post that has something. So that's got 233 of his followers engaging. And again, same process as we do. We just click it, and then you've got the same options we had for the ad, but that's how we can do it on an organic post. Basically works the same way, same guidelines. The other thing you can do, and this is a good way as well if you're following key influencers in your area, competition, and want to take advantage of the audience they've built. If they've got their friends or followers list public, let's see if Tanner has a friends list. So there's his friends again. He's giving me similar options. So I went for a group as well as the mutual content. So on this, I'd look for similar networks, so one or two mutual friends in common. And we just do a quick one. Let's just send 50. And I could do the keywords, put the negative keywords on, choose my message group. Okay, if you ever get this is going to be sat here talking for a bit. All you need to do is refresh the browser. I've got quite a lot going on in my browser. That's kind of why that happens. And then I can just run that. And the same as we saw on the post and on the in the groups, that's going to go run through the list and then make friend requests. And again, if I was looking for more targeted people, he would sort of make that. But yeah, I can just go off again, do what I want for the day, and that's going to carry on working in the background. Like I say, don't go mad on this tool. I would say aim for kind of, if you do every day, 30 to 50 connection requests in the background, have them quite targeted. There's a high percentage of will accept those requests. Part of that's going to depend on your personal profile. Does that speak to them? Are you someone relevant? So if you don't have your personal profile optimized for your audience, put some work into that. Kind of make sure when people go and check you out, they kind of know what you do. You can see if you're in a similar space, something they're going to be interested in. Also, if you're like a newer profile, it can be harder sometimes to initially get them to accept the friend request, but the more sort of followers and the more popular you are, the easier it'll be. So yeah, that's Lead Connector Pro. Wherever you're watching this video, it might be on Facebook, it could be on YouTube, but just comment, shoot me a DM, we can hook you up with it. There might be a link to go for it. There's a free trial for 7 days, so you can kind of try it out and see how it works for you.